Nice clean game, huh?
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Cook out there with Green, and it's Davis at the 5.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
James, and it's off the back rim, no good. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Smart against Green. Shoots from the right block. Great D that time from Green. Kuzma inside. Defended by Hayward. Kuzma can't get it to go. Tatum kicks to Smart. He's guarded by Davis. Dishes to Walker. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Cook. To the paint. Here's Davis, and it's blocked. He blocks it again. They retain possession. Stolen by Smart.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off.
And it's good, 2 points.
Boy, Kev, you love the intensity with which Gordon Hayward plays. He will not give in to the defense on the drive. Wow.
Tatum against LeBron. And he connects with the jumper.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Walker the pass to Tatum. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Green. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays, as this is a team that is looking to win now.
Now that's about amazing quickness. How about Marcus Smart's ability to beat everybody up the floor with that burst?
Lets it go from 14. Hayward with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Doris, great to see Gordon Hayward out there fully recovered from his injury.
Well, you know, Kev, after watching that injury happen, you had to wonder if he'd ever play again. So how wonderful to see Gordon Hayward just step between the lines and compete.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, I think the beauty of Gordon Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics is that, 1, he was reunited with his old college coach, and 2, he was familiar with the system and knew his skill set was a perfect match.
Hayward hits them both. Well, Doris, with Hayward's ability to shoot and pass from the wing, his fit with the Celtics just made sense.
You know, it probably was not easy for Gordon Hayward to leave Utah, the organization that drafted him and put faith in him. But to me, the Boston situation was too good to pass on.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's good for 2.
Well, there's an accuracy and an assertiveness to Gordon Hayward. So good at getting to the mid-range game.
On the wing, James. Fades and shoots. But he gets it back. Pass to Kuzma. And that one drops.
Listen, Kev, this guy, one of the more reliable scorers in the league, night in and night out.
And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Walker finds Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Hayward, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Hayward's got 8 points.
Well, Gordon Hayward controls his body so well there, and when he gets his shoulder square, look out.
Here is Cook. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. So much of being a scorer is finding ways to get open without the ball, of course, and there are a lot of guys that do that very well in the league right now.
Well, you think back to guys like Ray Allen, who have retired in the last 5 to 6 years. He was one of the all-time best. You think back to the Detroit Pistons teams and Rip Hamilton. They set the stage for today's generation. Guys like Klay Thompson and Kyle Korver, who are relentless in their motion and sometimes do it randomly. Outside of the context of the offense, they're just, because they've done it so often, the kind of movement they create puts tremendous stress on your defense.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Quinn Cook. Edwards passes to Wanamaker, and the layup falls.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Rondo kicks to LeBron. Back to Rondo. Passes to LeBron, and stolen by Hayward. To the paint. Here's Edwards. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
James finds McGee. To the middle, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Hayward gets it to go. Hayward's got 10.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Rondo passes to McGee. Back to Rondo. To the paint. The shot's good from McGee.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Cantor against McGee. Cantor kicks to Brown. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's LeBron, and Cantor pulls it down.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
Brown against James, and Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. ABC's checked in for the Celtics, and the Lakers also making a switch. And Stevenson's checked in for LeBron. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And he makes the first.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Kanter, and ABC subbed in for Edwards. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Bradley's checked in. Here's Wanamaker. He's covered by Rondo. Brown outside. Three-pointer, and the three ball is good. Brown's got 6 points.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Celtics. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, and not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward, an all-star. Stevens has moved into the conversation for best coach in our league.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And, guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Not at all. Every time they get the ball, they're looking to burn the defense in transition.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, DeMarcus Cousins out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Caruso in at the one spot. And there it is for him. ABC's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics. Here's Caruso. He kicks it to McGee. Stevenson outside. Inside. Outside Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for two.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. And not too long ago, Doris, the Celtics put up the most shots in the league 2 years in a row, but last season they were 25th in that category.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They became a different type of team 1 year ago. There was more movement, more sharing of the basketball. They went deeper into the shot clock on almost every possession, and that made it harder for defenses to key in on any one individual.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Some changes for the Lakers. Davis comes in for DeMarcus Cousins, and Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for JaVale McGee. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Smart. Here's ABC, and the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
With the analysis, the defensive impact becoming more advanced, Doris, do you think that helps defenders gain recognition even when they're not putting up numbers in individual statistical categories?
Well, think about a recent winner of the Defensive Player of the Year, and that's Draymond Green, whose value becomes into sharp focus, particularly in the fourth quarter of games, when it becomes a possession ball game, and Draymond Green is flying around the floor in help defensive position, covering up for teammates' mistakes. I absolutely absolutely think, Kevin, increasingly because of the advanced metrics, that players can be defined outside of points and rebounds. So I love the impact of the numbers.
Down low. A floater. Kuzma can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 15. Outside, Smart kicks it to Walker. The pass to ABC. 5 on the clock. Tatum's shot is off.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Walker looking for an opening. Outside Tatum. Over Stevenson. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he carves out the space he needs, just the finish was not good.
Davis, the pass to Caruso. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Caruso's got his first points of the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Guarded by Kuzma. And some changes here for the Celtics. Enes Kanter comes in for ABC. And it's Edwards in for Jason Tatum. The Lakers making a switch here. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Nice shot by Smart.
Well, Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Pass to LeBron. Over Smart. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Walker finds Kanter. Smart on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Left side Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Over Cook. Walker's shot is off. Lakers trailed by 11. Outside Davis. Here's Kuzma. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Kuzma's got 7. And no doubt Brad Stevens, one of the most respected young coaches in the NBA. Doris, he doesn't try to coach around foul trouble.
You know what I love about Brad Stevens is he's always trying to question the norm, meaning he doesn't want to do something simply because that's the way it's always been done. So just because a guy has 2 fouls doesn't mean he automatically takes them out. I like that kind of out-of-the-box thinking.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season started with that horrific injury to Gordon Hayward's leg. Now, it's been a long road back for him, but he took heart in the encouragement he received, not just from his family, but from so many well-wishers. He said, "You realize how lucky you are to have people from all over supporting you." Guys?
David, I think everyone is rooting for his complete recovery. Thanks for that report. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Green against Smart. Pass to Edwards. Kanter with it. That shot off the mark. Davis with some nice D. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 13-5 run here. To the paint. Here's Cook. And sticking right with it. Gets the foul with the bucket. And he'll go to the line.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another. And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. And Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
Passes it to Brown. Looking for Hayward. He gets it there. And the basket is good. Hayward's got 14 points.
There's a steely confidence that Gordon Hayward possesses in himself. He understands, you know what? I can score at will in the NBA.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. It's the outside fadeaway. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I thought he was rushing his shot early on, but not here in the second quarter.
Wanamaker the pass to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
And there's the pass to Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. Stolen by Walker. Hayward against LeBron. High arcing shot and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against the Lakers.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handlers.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
First free throw is good.
Boy, I'll never forget how close Gordon Hayward came to creating one of the seminal moments in college hoops history, nearly winning the national championship with a half-court shot at the buzzer. But alas, Butler falls just short.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. JaVale McGee comes in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Cook. Rondo kicks to LeBron. Pass to McGee. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
What shall we call LeBron James? In this instance, I think point forward will do. Someone that you can trust to run the offense, Kevin.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
Here's Walker.
Don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last one.
And I think that's exactly what you'll see here, right? They don't want the other team getting that final look.
Floats one, and the layup is good. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
And that concludes the first half. Celtics lead by 7. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot. And we got our offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket. Just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Gordon Hayward has been all over the floor tonight. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
They did an awesome-orific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-orific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-orific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free. It puts you in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. And as long as they keep protecting the ball in the next 2 quarters, they will protect the lead.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And And as we return, we get a look at the Boston skyline. Those drone cameras are really something. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
You know, I think, Greg, they never settled for the first look. It was always about, let's get the best shot possible. Really good judgment on the offensive end.
Here's James. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Hayward holding down the forward spots. Smart is out there with Kemba Walker. Boston on D. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Davis with the bucket.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Here's Hayward, and stolen by LeBron. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Second chance shot. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Green.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
He's guarded by Davis. Hayward kicks to Tatum. LeBron with the block.
Oh, you watch LeBron, not a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is emphatic.
Well, LeBron making one of the biggest flashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers. And, Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Hayward outside. Shoots over Kuzma. No good off the back of the rim. And so Green will bring it up for the Lakers. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Celtics with the lead. Walker finds Hayward. Poked away. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And Kuzma slams it in.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Here's Hayward. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Tatum on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Walker. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. And James pulls it down. James has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Kuzma passes to Cook. James outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Boston, no good that time either.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And Green gets it to go. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
James against Tatum. He's guarded by Davis, and he makes that one.
Well, there is clearly a size mismatch, and from the mid-range, there's no way that shot's going to be blocked.
In a somewhat unbelievable circumstance last season, Doris, Celtics coach Brad Stevens receiving 0 votes for Coach of the Year.
It was surprising in this way, Kevin. This is a man who lost his 2 best scorers to injury and still led his team to the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference. But I think if you look across the league 1 year ago, there were tremendous coaching jobs done from any number of guys. And the reality is Brad Stevens is by far one of the best coaches in the NBA. Hardware or no hardware.
Hayward with the stuff.
The difference in confidence level from when Gordon Hayward entered the league to now, I get the sense he feels he can go at anyone anytime he wants.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Marcus Smart, Doris, is a player who will give you whatever he can on offense.
Right. Marcus Smart is on the floor because of his defensive abilities. But what Brad Stevens likes to say is, Marcus will make the big shots.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. This is it to Cousins. Rondo dishes to Cousins. Shot clock at 6. The shot from the low post is good. Cousins has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Someone no defender wants to deal with in the paint. Cousins is a handful.
Brown wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer. Brown's got 11 points.
Guys, listen, the defense was totally invisible on that three-point attempt. Nobody even in his zip code.
Rondo kicks to McGee. Back to Rondo. To the middle. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown's got the ball. Chalk up 2 there. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
And Kevin, Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Wanamaker. The dish to Tatum. Shoots the 3. They grab their own miss. The pass to Wanamaker. The Celtics working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. And another shot.
This has been one of those nights where he's really struggled. And the team hasn't, but he has.
Cousins finds Rondo. Outside Bradley. Cousins against Cantor. No good from Cousins.
Boy, that's exactly how you have to play defense when he's driving the lane. You cannot give him any space.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's ABC, guarded by McGee. AB OKC passes to Cannon. And here's Brown outside. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Here's Bradley. Off target with that shot.
If you're going to play for this team, you've got to be willing to mix it up on the defensive end. And Jason Tatum gets in the space of the shooter. That's nice.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Boston on top, leading by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Stay the course. We just got to be a little bit more alert to rotate from what's next, okay? We're doing a lot of good things, though, okay? Keep finishing plays.
Well, I like the way these coaches want to push their guys to give even more out there on the floor, Greg.
I mean, encouraging them, but also asking them to be accountable.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. DeMarcus Cousins out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And that one falls for Tatum. And when the Celtics traded out of the first overall pick in 2017, you know, many, Greg, thought they were settling for Jason Tatum for team needs. But he might be the best overall player in that draft.
Listen, the Celtics said they would have been fine taking Tatum first overall, and I believe it. I mean, Tatum looks like he could be a superstar very early in his career and does everything at a high level and is already a terrific shooter from deep. Plus, he just has a poise and an air about his game that speaks of superstar.
Kuzma against Brown. Outside Rondo. 5 to shoot from 12 feet out.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace, effectively crowd scores and gets them out of their comfort zone.
Here's Tatum, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And when you talk about someone being thrown into the fire, Tatum called on early by the Celtics his rookie year.
That's right. With the injury to Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum was placed into a very prominent role. And how impressive was he with the poise and the polish throughout the year? Really incredible.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, the former number 3 pick in the 2017 draft, Jason Tatum has been nothing short of amazing as a young gun in this league. What a star on the rise.
And so he hits both.
I think it's best to avoid putting this guy at the line if possible, but that's obviously easier said than done.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Cannon. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
When you think about the Boston Celtics last year, they were defined by their defense. But one overlooked area was the improvement they made in their defensive rebounding numbers. Think about it, was their only top 10 finish in that category in the last 10 years. Incredible.
And the first one at the line is good. And, of course, the key to the Celtics' success last year, proficiency on the defensive end in general.
Well, best defense in the league by many statistical measures, Kevin. They had incredible switchability almost across the board. Pretty much everyone on the floor could guard multiple positions. This is how they built their roster.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Boston leading by 5. Walker dishes to Brown. Back to Walker. Inside, Cantor lays it up off the glass.
Understanding how to play pick and roll is so crucial to a big man. Cantor with a nice roll.
Cook kicks to Kuzma. James looking it over. Here's Davis. Bank shot, no good.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
Hayward finds Cantor. Here's Smart. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Good work there as it goes. 8 points for LeBron.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right. The effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Shot's good by Walker.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
And the Lakers call time here.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if we have enough to get it done.
Lakers trail by 10. James wide open. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. kicks to Hayward. Shoots over Kuzma. And the shot is long. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 10. Brown against James. On the wing, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. No good there. So the Celtics will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Shots good by Walker.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
LeBron kicks to Davis. Hope they get it back. Now here's Walker. This one for 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
You know, he clearly made adjustments at halftime. Smooth offense right now.
Lakers trail by 15. LeBron outside. Back to Green. Here is Cook, guarded by Walker to end the drought, and it's Cook missing. Boston leading by 15. Outside, Walker. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
And the Lakers call time here. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
I think one of the things at the top of the list in this timeout discussion has got to be the amount of room they're giving him to operate. You've got to get more bodies on him to try to disrupt his rhythm.
Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Gordon Hayward.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Knocks it loose. Pass to Walker. At the teardrop, he lays it in. Walker's got 10 points in just the second half.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Yeah, Greg, I think it's very difficult coming back in this instance. They have owned this game. Don't see them coughing up this lead.
Here's Davis. It's deflected.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Gordon Hayward.
Boy, what a tremendous display of offensive firepower. It mattered not the size, the type of defender they put on him. He made easy work of it.
Here's James. Kuzma controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Left side, Walker. Tatum kicks to Hayward. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, I think the defense took that possession off. I'm pretty sure he won't miss next time.
LeBron against Tatum. On the wing, Green. Clock at 6. James against Tatum. And that one's good. James.
You love the focus from LeBron James. He's near the rim, so he's got to use his size and his skill to full advantage.
Outside, Walker. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.